What's going on? Sean Tubis here. It is December 16th, 2016. It's crazy to think about. It's about to be 2017. But making a little video, a little something note to myself. Had some thoughts in my head. Thought I would put it out there into existence because I already know it's going to happen. But making this video, I've just come to the reality that the whole job scheme and thing, the job scenario thing isn't for me. And I'm just speaking off of how I feel and then how I feel and what I feel. So how I feel is I feel fed up. I feel sick. Not sick as in a literal term, but just irritated because I can't see myself too much longer. I'm only 21 years old. Can't see myself too much longer doing this 9 to 5 thing. I'm not just gonna accept it. I'm not just gonna leave it on the plate because this is what we've been taught to do for the past whatever amount of years. If you've ever seen the movie Ants, Antz, you'll get what I'm saying altogether. I'm the main character, and that concept of that movie is who I am and who I feel like right now. If you haven't watched it, you definitely need to watch it. Antz. It was made like in 1999 or 2000. It's an animated movie. More of the story. That's how I feel. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And basically, if you haven't, really make long story short, I'm questioning things. I don't just let stuff be. I don't just go with the flow when it comes to most things. And so I'm making this video to myself where I'm starting a social media agency, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start managing small businesses that are up to par with the terms of social media, from Snapchat, social media, Facebook. They just don't really comprehend the fact that social media is the new TV. So if there's been ads on TV ads, newspaper, stuff like that, I'm gonna go ahead and help them get the effect that they want from that type of advertising, and help them with social media all together and show them that's the new TV. And if you aren't aware of that already, you need to go ahead and do your research. Just do some real simple stuff. Go on YouTube. If you don't know what it is, a search engine for videos for people to post. If you aren't aware of that, you type in why should I have social media involved with my personal brand as a person or business. Type it in and you'll see what I'm saying. But to really make it simplistic, it's the new wave. It's where everyone's eyes are at. It's the new radio. It's the new newspaper. It's the new TV altogether. And so I'm gonna go ahead and make that a business where I can be self-sufficient and really help myself grow on a daily basis, give myself new challenges, and always keep me on my toes and become financially abundant where I don't have to be tied to a job. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck like I am right now, and like most people are altogether. And I'm detaching myself and learning a new mindset on how to become financially abundant and sufficient, where that's not the case anymore. And so I'm making this commitment to myself to really commit myself to really following through what I'm going to say. I had these thoughts in my head. Everyone's got thoughts in their head, but it's a matter of the difference I feel like from the thoughts in your head and to actually make it happen is speaking to an existence. Either making a video like I'm doing right now, or speaking to like-minded people, or talking to somebody about it, or what you're going to do. And so I'm making this video for myself and maybe to inspire some people that are along the way that might feel the same way, and take some action on what you're going to say you're going to do, regardless if it's what I'm talking about as far as escaping the 9 to 5 and becoming self-sufficient when it comes to being an entrepreneur and managing and helping other individuals with my services. But I'm making this to really make a commitment because, like I said, I can't see myself too much longer going from job to job. Like, I love my job, I love where I'm at right now, but I'm a longevity thinker. I like to, like, as soon as I got to my job, I moved here in Arizona. I don't know how long I'll be here, but I moved here in Arizona, and March 15th is when I got on the plane, and I got a job here shortly after April 11th of 2016, and I've been there ever since. But as soon as I got there, maybe a month or 2 months, I'm always like to think about what's potentially ahead. And I said, I love the job, but I just cannot see myself doing this for a long period of time, which I could, but in regards to that, but I'm always seeking to grow. Like, I'm right now, I book people's vacations, but I'm already thinking about, I want to get involved in their marketing department and help them grow for that. I want to challenge myself. I want to do something different altogether. I want to go where I feel versus, what I'm in right now, just dealing with it. So I've been talking to people Like, hey, how can I get into this? Hey, is this potential? Is this a possibility for me to do this? But more of the story, like I'm saying, I'm really making this video commit to myself that I'm going to follow through with this, because, you know, I'm very badly going to, and I've been having this very urge to get out of this cycle that we all know. It's nothing wrong with it. If you love your job, whatever you're doing, it's not a diss, whatever it may be. This is just how I feel. It's kind of like the rainbow. I like the color red versus you like the color purple. So that's about it altogether. Like, the job is just personally not for me. And so I like putting myself in tight situations when it comes to, not even tight situations, just always staying on my toes. I think I said that already. And so for that would be me becoming an entrepreneur, being self-sufficient, where I'm dependent on myself as far as income, all that stuff. I'm not waiting for a paycheck every 2 weeks, whatever it may be, and then creating multiple sources of income and just working on my terms, where I want and how I want to. And so that's what I'm making this video, to make my commitment to myself, to follow through to this and make my platform and have it thrive, where I can do the things that I want, because all together, this is the only life we got. So I'm really anxious to do that, and it's gonna happen. And this is the main reason I'm making this video all together, is to make sure I follow through, because it's a desire of mine to be able to speak on my own terms, so I can be financially abundant. I said that again, but also to be able to go back to school, to go ahead and run track again, to give it a shot. I don't know where I'll basically rank, but I know I have talent to go ahead and go far. I'll just put it to you that way. And I can't do that working a 9 to 5, because if I work 9 to 5, if I'm not coming straight out of high school and have a full scholarship, then I got to pay for my own college. And if I go ahead and sign up for financial aid, more than likely, I've done it before, it's not going to cover the whole thing. So what do I need? I need abundance of wealth. I need abundance of money to do that, and so on and so forth. And this is where this really stemming from altogether. So as you can see, what I'm saying, what I want to do and how I want to do it, I can't do it with the lifestyle of me living paycheck to paycheck, working on someone else's terms, whatever it may be. And so I'm just looking to grow. Ultimately, there's a lot of stuff that I want to accomplish, and this what happens. A 9 to 5 can't accommodate that, and I'm going to accommodate that on my own terms. So whatever you take from this, I know I was a little bit repetitive, but more of the story. I'm making this video, taking my thoughts out of my head, put it on a video, and I'm going to go ahead and commit to creating this social media firm to go ahead and provide the freedom that I desire, and so often when it comes down to that. So yeah, I don't really have much to say altogether other than that. Just wanted to make that commitment, because this is something I'm going to do. Like, it's about 12 o'clock right now Pacific time, but really I want to scream this. Like, I really want to just shout right now, just to really tell myself and really just get the excitement of where I see my future at. Like, it's gonna happen. Obviously, I don't know exactly how the steps are gonna happen, what's gonna happen first, whatever. But the excitement is, I know it's gonna happen. But am I gonna get there? I gotta focus on what's in front of me and what I can realistically and practically do. So, whoever sees this, like I said, I hope I gave whoever some value out of this. But this is how I feel altogether. And yeah, I'm about to do it. It's gonna happen. Like, I can't. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm financially abundant, where I'm able to go and do the things that I want to do, when I want to do, and how I want to do it. Work on my terms, not no one else's. So, all right, you guys take care. Like I said, today is, now it's December 17th. It's 12:02 a.m. 2016, leading 2017, and I'll definitely be giving an update on what I'm doing I don't know when. Maybe when I get my first client, whatever it may be, which should be in the next 30 to 60 days, guaranteed. So.